side. Good. You just got a wind in the nose, I guess. Go. You put the compound in for the winter. You put stuff in the diesel oil,
right,
to keep it from freezing, or gelling, and that's just burning out now.
Yeah, I guess it's the anti-fungicide on the front.
Yeah, all that stuff.
Yeah.
So if I crank it up, it's going to smoke again. But we're doing almost 6.8 here now. And she'll hit hull speed in the 70s. Depending on the waves, the hull speed's in the high 70s somewhere. Going downwind with everything out and they're scared shitless. On Lake Ontario, we had it there. Going down big waves. She'll roll down to 8 and 9. This is a real, you can dream to turn off the wind downwind. And it points amazingly well. Sleuth point, the best.
Yeah. But what it is?
This is called a cat boat. That's why it's wide in the bow.
I've always liked cat, like the traditional cat boat. I've always liked. And I remember when these boats came on the market in the late 1970s. You know, you started off with the Freedom 40, a nice boat, and then they had the different sizes. And I've always liked these boats.
This one's unique because it was finished off in Oshawa, right, Jim? Quality yacht. Yeah. The hull was built TSP down in the States, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. And then it was brought to Quality Yachts in Oshawa. And that's why you got the higher end interior.
Okay.
So when you look at the register, it's not going to say Timmins, it's going to say Quality Yachts.
There's another thermostat in there that runs a little warmer than this one.
Okay. You know, oil pressure is fine. Charging, renewables.
Have you ever had the Freedom system of sand brackets?
No.
Oh, geez,
That's what they say.
the manuals are all there.
I was always going to ask. All the manuals are there.
I've documented. Every time I was going to say every time I had sex, but I won't.
In the boat.
In the boat.
I can see this getting the big waves on Lake Ontario. Fun. Yeah, that'll be fun.
Oh, geez. This, what I used to like to do is when no one would go out.
That's what you do.
Lots of and we can motor, like, this is lots of motor to this boat.
It is, it's a big motor for us.
And it's that old-fashioned Volvo that just cranks away, you know.
I was reading somewhere, you know, they say how much power should your engine have, like for a size boat.
Yeah.
And one guy came up with 1 horsepower for every long ton. So a long ton is about 2,200 pounds.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this boat here would do fine. Would do fine with a 10 horsepower.
Yeah.
Then you get like 32.
Yeah. Tons of horsepower.
Ton. More than you'll ever need. I mean, the engine.
That's growing cleaner now.
Yeah, it will. It'll take like whatever's in the system, a gallon or several liters to pull out.
The gas difference, but they have to motor it when I get to Toronto. I don't want to.
What?
How much fuel do you have on board?
It's
Right
21 American points.
No, like right now. Like
It's almost full.
Oh, okay.
And you get, it depends on conditions.
Sure.
But you get something like 6 or 8 miles to a liter. I fill it once a summer. For here, well, we would have had the sail up. Or right up in the horizon there, if there's no wind and it's Friday night and there's a party going on, we motor up like this. And like we just pass everybody. You won't pass the airboats. But it really goes nicely. It's steered here, it's steered.
I was going to say,
finger for my ass, but okay, we have to bear to the right now. Over there, don't go. One of the dead people would tell you, don't go there.
That's the county off the door, right?
So let's do a loop this way.
All right.
No somersaulting.
Not yet. Not until I'm doing it. Not going well.
That's a speed she'll go all day. But I don't cruise this fast. See, I cruise. Yeah. If you want to go fast, you don't buy sailboats.
It spent its first half of its life in Toronto, so it's just going back to where it started.
Where's it going?
Outer Harbor Marina. That's like a 5-minute bicycle ride from my house.
You know the old Tip Top store?
Yep.
This boat sat there.
That's the National Yacht Club in the Alexandria.
This sat as a private berth at Tip Top Tailors. The guy who commissioned this boat was the owner of Tip Top. And his name is Dunkelman. And apparently he's still alive. And he commissioned this boat specially after his wife died. He called her Yale. That's his wife's name. So that was the original name. And he commissioned her, and in memory of her, he was going to do the Intercoastal. So that's why you've got all the extras and the lifting keel.
Yeah, I like the lifting keel.
Which, so you've got all that stuff, and it's a perfect Intercoastal boat.
It is, yeah.
Perfect.